Hey all, Hipper here. So I thought I would just do another video here on the special, well not that special, but little bit special build here where you actually get 2 torpedo reload boosts on your Japanese destroyers, at least the ones that actually have the torpedo boost in the first place. Because usually you only get 1, but with this build here where you use Togo, you can actually get 2 and still keep your concealment at a reasonable below 5 kilometers like I have here. So let's just look at the build here. So like I said, Togo is the man for this build here. And it's really all about, concealment first of all. So contact is imminent, look at me now, back in stock, reaching out, and fully packed. And fully packed is the key to this build here. That's why it's the build that I run on Yudachi and Asashio and a few others. I'll show you here in a minute. I don't have the torpedo upgrade. I like my range. So 3 smokes, 3 engine boosts, and 2 torpedo reload boosts. And that is the key. And as you can see, 4.8 concealment, so still reasonable concealment. You can have better, of course, but is it really worth it on a couple of 100 meters? I don't think so. I think the torpedo boost is much more valuable. And as you can clearly see, this is one of those battles. You can see everybody on the whole map is going to where I am. And that's also why you will see as soon as I finish capping, I am out of here. Because there is no better recipe for defeat than every blue ship on the map congregating in the same like 3, 4 or even 1 square. I've seen that happen before. It's just not the way to do it. So I'm just gonna cap, and hopefully I won't be interrupted because we need some ships over on the right flank, especially now that everyone at B is running away, including the destroyer. That's just a terrible omen for this battle here. So I can't wait to cap this area here. And another thing also, like yes, the cap is taken now. There's only like 10 seconds left, and it's better just to set up defensive positions around the cap or wherever you want to do it. There's no need to actually enter the cap because, I mean, it's taken. So unless someone actually challenges it, then there is no need for all these ships that now enter the cap to actually enter the cap. Because it's like perhaps 1 ship in there to have up a good position to surprise some DDs. But I don't know, a Bismarck? Whatever. Like I said, the other destroyer is over here now, and I am out of here. There is absolutely no reason to stick around over here. We need to get spotting, and we need to get torps over on the other flank, or we're going to get overrun. So like I said before, I am by no means a Bravo Foxtrot. I'm not a very good DD player. I'm like average, I guess. But it's not my forte, and if I even have one, I mean, I just don't like playing them much. And when I do, I tend to be a little bit careful, probably more careful than most DD players are. But anyway, sometimes I enjoy to take out one of these nasty Torp beast here and actually get some potato damage, which is always good. But I enjoy cruisers a lot more, and after cruisers I enjoy battleships. Then I can tolerate destroyers, and carriers I just don't know what to do with. I haven't really played them a lot, only a few times, and I have high level carrier commanders. That's not the problem. I just don't think they're very fun. I mean, if I want to play a plane game, then I probably won't be playing a ship game to start off with. At least that's my philosophy. So because I'm not the best DD player out there, I need all the help I can get, and that's why I have the double torpedo reload boost on this ship here, and especially on Yudachi and Asashio. It just means that you can put out like a dozen or more torpedoes at once, or nearly at once, and you can just saturate the sea, pretty much the same as Shimakaze, just in Asashio's case 2 tiers lower, and Yudachi's case at tier 7. So see this North Carolina here. I mean, already fired off my first round, but I've used my torpedo reload boost, so I can just fire a second round here. Because honestly, I'm not sure what this guy is going to do. He looks like he's stopping now, so it's good to have, you know, an extra bunch of torpedoes also to surprise people. And no one really expects you to have 2 torpedo reload boosts on these ships here. When you use one, then people think, okay, he's used his Torp boosts, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Wrong, because I have another one. So I didn't need to, you know, spend my second boost there, or my first boost, but whatever. Like, I wanted to make sure I took that battleship out. Especially because this flank here is just so vulnerable. If I don't get rid of some ships over here, then, like I said, we're gonna get overrun, because the blue team is in like an awful position. So, yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. But now that Weimar is closing in, so obviously I have to make myself scarce here. Just give him a naughty shot there while I'm still in smoke cover. And then see if we can't spot him for someone else, hopefully, to take that tiny little bit of life he's got left. So as you can see, I have 2.5 minutes left until I have my next torpedo boost. So I'm just going to, you know, take up more of a spotting role here until then, like getting that Weimar out of the way without actually doing anything myself, just spotting him. Well, I'm assuming I'm spotting him. Well, anyway, so let's see if we can grab a cap now, because we are ahead on points, but I have a feeling that's not going to last unless we actually grab one of these caps here that the Reds took in the beginning, because everyone who spawned over here on this flank decided they would rather be over at sea. And yeah, I get that the right flank here is pretty exposed, especially if you're a battleship. But hey, well, just do the best you can and hope that your team does well on the other flank, and then we'll come to your rescue. That's pretty much it. Yep, too bad, but that's how it is. So we are actually getting the B cap now. There's actually a battleship in there capping and chasing out a destroyer, which is unusual to see, but there, you saw it. You saw it first on this channel. No, not really. And somehow we have beat the red ships down to 4 versus 6. I'm not really sure how that happened, because, well, our team wasn't really super duper, but I guess the red team must have been even worse. So anyway, we will just grab this cap here to make sure we're going to win. And yikes, Bismarck goes down there. So I have, you know, an extra torpedo reload boost here, and I'm starting to think, oh, I might actually like not get to use it. I mean, there's only 2 battleships left, and they're both pretty far away, and it looks like I'm going to have to fight destroyers from now on. Because I am pretty sure there's one down at A. So we're going to head down there now and see what trouble or mischief we can get up to down there. And like I said, I'm just waiting the last 20 seconds here for my Torp reload boost to come back so I can saturate the water again. Now I'm contemplating shooting a wall of skill at this Poltavar here, but I'm thinking, like he's pretty far away, and I'll probably just wait and see if I might get a better target somewhere else. I mean, there's only 2 battleships, like I said before, and that's why you see I'm contemplating like widespread, tight spread. I don't know. But then this Summers here pops up, and we're thinking, okay, well, he's gonna be the target then. So I have a minute left until my Torp reload boost is ready. So I'm just gonna sit here in the cap so he doesn't get any points from this cap here. And I love doing this because most people don't realize that once there's an enemy ship in the cap, you're not getting any points. So it's kind of a way to force people to come out of their smoke. But this guy here, he's stubborn, he's staying in his smoke, but that's okay. I have 47 seconds, so I'll just wait, and then once I get my torpedo reload boost, I am going to shoot a wall of skill into this smoke screen here, and hopefully either chase him out or sink him outright. And I did get 1 Torp hit on the Poltavar, so that's okay. I'm happy with that. So, like I said, I do enjoy these, you know, saturating areas with torpedoes. It's even more fun in a Sashio because you can do it at tier 6, not at tier 7. I mean, it's not so much a surprise at this tier here because even Shimakaze's frequent tier 7 if you get into a legendary battle. But not many people like expect it in a tier 6 battle, and that's why it's fun. And that's why I like this build here. It's good fun. So there we have the boost ready, and I do widespread because with all these torpedoes here, one of them is sure to hit, and I only need one hit. So I'm just gonna sit here in my smoke, and he's sitting in his smoke, and whoever gets the first Torp hit is probably gonna win. So there it is, and the Summers is gone. So now I can grab his cap, and that's pretty much what I wanted to do the whole time here. So that'll be the third cap in this game here that we are grabbing. And you can see the other destroyer, he is, I don't know what he's doing. He's sitting at the back behind an island somewhere. And getting Torps from over at the C cap, which I didn't expect. And you can see on the direction of the Torps, I'm guessing he's down there to the right somewhere, but I have to finish capping first, and then we'll see what we can do about it. So luckily, actually, the other DD that's you know, having a bit of a picnic up there at the island, he actually realizes what's going on here, and he's heading over to the C cap to help out. And of course, that's very nice. It's not really much of a problem because we still have 2 caps, and we are definitely gonna win. I mean, there's only 1 destroyer left, and the chances that he actually gets away with winning this battle here are small. I mean, yes, it had happened before. Actually, it's happened many times before, but it's unlikely. And it's really only if you're facing like some ace destroyer player that, you know, it's a bit of a problem. If I was in a cruiser in this battle here, I wouldn't even worry at all. So I'm just shooting a few Torps this way here because I don't really want to go over there. I mean, there's really no point. We're going to win the battle here anyway. So if I can, you know, drag the guy over here instead, that's better. But then I see the other destroyer heading over there, and I think, okay, well, if he gets sunk, that's just too bad. But perhaps he might actually be able to spot the other destroyer before getting sunk. So that's why I think, okay, I should better go. And the battleship is also moving over there as well. So obviously he needs some support. Otherwise he's just going to get torped. So that's why I'd say, okay, fine, I will join you. We don't need to do this, but I don't want to see you head in there and get torped either. So is it a gamble? Yeah, it is. Because really, I should stay back and make sure we win this battle here in case. But on the other hand, I mean, what are you going to do? You have to back up your team, and I know the best way to back them up is to win the battle. Yes, I get it. But like when you're asked specifically to back up a battleship like this, then I mean, you can't really say no, can you? So I'm just dropping my smoke here because I don't think I'm going to need it. And if the battleship wants to smoke, he can take it. If he doesn't want it, that's fine as well. So I'm just pretty much going full speed here, and because I have, you know, 3 speed boosts as well, that means I can obviously pop one and pretty much cross the map much quicker than I would normally be able to in these Japanese destroyers here, because they're quite slow actually. I mean, even with the speed boost on, they barely break 40 knots. And yeah, I like my ships fast, especially destroyers, so I can disengage and re-engage very, very quickly, and, you know, be all over the map. And that looks very painful right there, and that's what I was afraid would happen. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, I have to be careful now, because this destroyer could actually, you know, actually win this battle here. There's still a minute left, so I think, okay, I'm just gonna sit behind this island here, and then if the cap gets contested, then at least I know he's close to me. So there's no point taking a gunfight with the destroyer at this late stage of a battle here. And I'm thinking, I saw the torpedo angles, I'm thinking that he's somewhere in front of me behind the island, probably in the smoke, or perhaps right outside the smoke, in just around outside the cap. But in a minute I'm gonna be pretty surprised that the Torp's coming from an angle that I didn't expect. We have 30 seconds left, so I'm thinking, oh, the battleship is going all the way into the cap here, and I don't like that. Actually, now I think about it, those Torps are probably meant for that battleship. Because you'll see in a minute here, the Torps are coming, and I was thinking, how does he know where I am? Because I'm not located or anything, and there they are. But obviously now that I see the video again, those Torps are meant for the battleship. So now it all makes sense. So that's the end of the battle here, and like I said, I enjoy this build here. I like it more on Asashio because you get pretty much the same thing, just a tier lower, and you can be more of a menace, and there's less radar cruisers. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this battle here, guys, and I'll see you out there.